Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Also check me out on Twitch as Floyd Mason.
Yo, what's going on? Thanks, MG. Alright, let's get this going. No further ado. I don't know if I can make it through it in an hour, but we'll cut it. We'll cut it then. Only ever really beat through it once. Hey, Oz. Yeah, let's get going and see how it goes. I got all my notes in case I get stuck. Alright, what's cool about this one too is it's kind of the new updated graphics, which is pretty cool. But you can shift it back to the old one, and that's what we're gonna play. We're gonna play OG style. Yeah. So again, like I'd played this game originally on the DOS. I didn't know anyone with an Amiga actually, but this is also an original Amiga game, so felt like a good one for it. I've always been a big fan of the point and click games, even though I'm pretty not great at them. So I always had to look up and get help. Like, they're honestly pretty tricky, a lot of them. Alright. There's some stuff I remember, some stuff I don't. Definitely the beating the sword fighter is the hard part. Alright. This. Fish. Give me that fish. Alright, we get this pot. We get this hunk of meat. Let's roll. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching a lot of videos on kind of the point and click games and kind of watching how people break them down. It's really cool. You know, just like it's one of those weird games where, you know, like, what can you really do? It's point and click. Like, how do you get better at it? But just watching some people break these games down and just like perfect their clicks, and you know, using the shortcut keys to really kind of speed up what you're doing is honestly pretty fantastic to me. Now we go to the clearing. But yeah, I never really played this one too much, but I've done ones like Day of the Tentacle was big, and some like that, so kind of had like a yeah. Hey, what's up, boys? Oh, actually, just want to make sure. Let's get that text speed up. Yeah, I'll do it. Sure. Get that cash. Of course I have a helmet. Yeah, thanks for the good luck over there. No, just give. Perfect, that's a helmet. Yeah, the graphics of this is really cool. Again, like, I can actually, like, change between, which is pretty cool, because I got the new version, but, I mean, we're playing the old version. But, like, just being able to click between it at any point is honestly super impressive. I think it's fantastic. I just like the old look way better. Yeah, alright. I'm good. Give me my money, please. You're welcome. One thing too with this version, skipping isn't as easy. It doesn't seem to work as good as the original version, so you know, mine's gonna take a little longer. Go fork. I'm gonna go up. These plants. Get back out of here for now. And we go back to the village, right? Yeah. Yep. Just use that quickly while we're walking. again, watching some of the streamers, like the runners, do this, how they can combine things in their inventory while still kind of zip along is super impressive to me. You know, like, again, it's one of those games where it's like, yeah, you're just like clicking things, but you know, the ability to know where you're going to click and like where things are in your inventory is still impressive to watch good runners do. What do I do here? 4-2. Alright, the map. Go. Pick up this chicken. Okay. So now we're gonna go to the jail. Get in there. Come on. Talk to me. Okay. Just talked to him. Now we go to the shop. The shop's kind of weird. Like, in the good runs too, like you can actually do a pretty risky. Is he not here? Why is he not here? I think actually that's like good. I think in the actual run you want him to not be there because then you can go test this. It's basically like he puts in a code, you watch him do it and then mimic it. But the top runners, you just have to guess because it's much quicker. But we're not doing that because I don't know how to do that. Go to the shop, get the 2 things, talk to this dude. What do I want? 3. Very weirdly, like the breath mints are actually very important. 1. All right, so we bought that sword. Let's buy this shovel. Great. Going well so far. You know. There's a lot to remember in this game. I don't know nearly all of it yet. You know, it starts to come as like a muscle memory thing, which I just didn't have the time to really get to. Alright. Look at these tough guys. Getting this nice meat. On the deadly piranha poodles. There you go. There you go, guys. No, these dogs are not dead. They're only sleeping. No animals were harmed. It's good to know. So, like a lot of these old games too, they have really, really good humor, which I appreciate. Right. We're also skipping cutscenes. So basically, the story is we want to be a pirate right now. We want to be a pirate. There's 3 tests we gotta complete in order to do that. Okay, so go to the mansion. Did that. Okay, back to the jail. Breath mints. There we go. Do you have a file? He's like, no. He's like, no, we're gonna have this cake. If you give me something to get rid of the rats, so we give him this repellent. Yeah, it might work on the rats, you're right. Here's the cake, thanks. And I have to Open the cake. There we go. Got the file. And I think back to the mansion is what we're doing here. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, no, I just want to walk the door. We gotta go in this hole. A lot of stuff's gonna happen that we're not gonna actually watch. Let's go in here and somehow we explode through there. Don't ask questions, just go with it. And now I have the idol. Doesn't matter what you pick there. He's like, yep, some stuff happened. I don't really know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, hey, buddy. Uh-oh. Okay, and we'll just pick that up. And he'll get the sword again. Yep, I need our sword. Boop. Perfect. All right. This way? Yeah. I think it's either way, honestly. Alright, so now we gotta go do some stuff on the map out here. There should start to be some pirates walking around. They take up a big part of this part 1. Yeah, there's one there. Where is it? There's the bridge. Definitely the biggest RNG and memorization part are those dudes. But we don't gotta worry about them yet. Alright. Stand aside, I am a mighty pirate. Got him. So that's actually one of the things we have to learn is an insult. So a big part of this game for the sword fight is you have to learn a bunch of insults. That's kind of what's RNG. Like they'll ask you random ones. You got to have the ability to then learn it and then tell you the answer. So it's a whole thing. And I'll go to the house. Yep. Just gotta go in here. Good knock. Let's talk to this dude for a while. Has some interesting like one-off shots. Like there's a really good one like late in the game too that I think is pretty iconic with the game. Okay, I do so. We'll just keep clicking one for a while. Check it out. There's my sword. Boom. Alright. Good. So now we're going to go back to the fork in the road. Come on. Come on, Guybrush. Speed it up a bit. Okay, so we got to go up. Up, up. Right. Right. Left. Up. Okay, then we use the sign. Pop. Look at that. So fancy. Okay. And now we can come here anytime. Found the house. So I think now... Yeah, so now we gotta... Now we just gotta fight these guys. You have to beat 3, but we gotta learn a bunch of things. Alright, so we got Feather Duster. Okay. So, I mean, memorizing these would be so hard. There's like 16 of them, and then she has... that's not a real one. Come on, give them to me. Finally, like a dairy farmer. Oh, come on. This guy sucks. I think I only have one rebuttal so far. Now I just wait here until they fight me. Alright. Let's go. Yes. Nice. Manners of a beggar. Alright, so I got that one. And that one. So really, it tells you to learn 8. 8 of the 16, it gives you a pretty good chance to win. I mean, there's some crazy strats that only learn 3. So I think I already know this one. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, they're not, they're just not giving me anything right now. You're pretty just dependent on, A, they have to use, come on. Alright, let's use some of the weak ones, I guess. Let them ask some more new ones. There we go, okay. So now I have 2 new ones to use. Basically, they have to ask you one, and then you can ask it back to another pirate, and then the pirate will tell you a good response to it. Alright, right. There we go. Picking those. Oh. Good. That's another one. I don't know the answer to it. Okay. Good. Alright. I think we got like 3 more ones we can ask now, so getting somewhere. Make him want to puke. Yes. Good. Okay, don't know that one. Where's the shish kebab? It's a feather duster. It's good. Turn it back on him, which allows me to ask a question. So let's see if he'll tell me that one. Ah, didn't. What a bum. No, I'm not. I'm not good enough to fight the sword master. I need more training, guys. Train me. I think some of them too, like they have different names, and some of them are more likely to give you different ones. Here we go. Handkerchief will wipe up your blood. Ah, come on. Come on. The RNG in this is a little annoying. They're just not telling me anything. There we go. Alright, I think we're at like 6. Whoops. And I have like 3 more if they would just tell me the answers to them. Okay. It's one of the longer parts. Honestly, the run is just getting used to work, but if you don't have enough, then it's just impossible to beat the Swordmaster. Unless you get really lucky. Let's see here. Stopped wearing diapers yet? There we go. Go. Sneak. Nice. Good. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh, we'll do one more. Then we'll go give it a try. Ah, thanks for coming out, Oz. I appreciate it. Nice. Let's go see you. Do a fight or two the Swordmaster, see how it goes. Now she asks a completely different set of questions, but they use the same answers. Only once. I'm not such a coward. Must have. Go. Of course, that was the only one on my second page. So it's famous. Go. It's going well. That one I don't have. Yikes. People pass on the floor. Ah, come on. There's two answers for that one. I don't have either. It's a bummer. Every word you say to me. Don't have that one either. He was feared. Good. Yeah, got that one. Tongue is sharper. Come on. I think I need one more. Ugh. Pain in the backside. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Ah, don't have that one. Come on. Just let me beat her. Filthin'. Don't have that one. Damn. Alright. So we gotta leave. We gotta come back and try her again. So. She can definitely be a pain. The thing is, too, is there's a couple that you can use, like, for 2 or so, and I didn't get either one of them, which is pretty unfortunate. So, if we don't beat it this time, we might have to, learn 1 or 2 more. So I think you just have to get 3 kind of right in a row to push her back enough. So it's famous. Good. Good start. Just stupid. Damn. Good. Why is this enemies? I don't have breath. I don't have breath at Family Reunion. Those are the 2 good ones. Last fight. Good. We have a boat. What? Come on, be enough. There's no clever moves. I can help you now. Come on. So close. Passed out on tavern floors. Don't have either. That one has 2. Don't have either. Tongue is sharper. There we go. Fantastic. All right. Whew. All right. That's one of the harder parts. Don't need these guys anymore. Just want to go to the fork. Just want to go to the fork. There we go. All right. So we go up, left, right, left, right, up. Did something wrong in there. Let me out of here. How do I get out? I'm stuck. So we go up, left, right, left. Yeah, there we go. Right, up, right, left, up, right. And then there we go. Use shovel. Okay, we got 2 shirts, proving that we're able. I just gotta get back out of here. Good. Good. Making progress. So we got 1, 2, 4, 5. So we need to buy a boat. It's the last thing we got to do to get off this island. 1, 2. Good. Okay. Village. We were just hustling around this place. Okay, ghost ship. Good. Pick up some mugs. This mug. That. Whoop. I want that mug. I guess we can grab these ones. That mug. Sorry, chef. Sorry about everything. Okay. So let's use mug, barrel. And then let's get hustling. Ooh. So the poison starts to break down your cup there. You can see it kind of change the animation. So I gotta get moving. But you can use the mug with another mug. Give yourself some more time. Go. Use that here. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Okay. Meanwhile, there's stuff going on. Stuff's happening. Don't worry about it. Don't gotta worry about all that. Oop. What? Look. There he is. Want a note of credit, please? I do have a job. Of course I have a job. Why would I want credit without a job? My occupation? I wait tables at the bar. Alright, let's see what it is. Right, down, down, right. Alright. You right. Alright, see you later. Have fun. Oh, why would I touch anything ever? It's crazy. It's crazy that you would think I would do such a thing. it's right down. Okay, right down. Down. There we go. There we go. Out of town again. It's back and forth. This is like an older walkthrough too. It was really well written out to understand kind of exactly what they were doing at every part. But definitely I was watching like a top video and they do things quite differently. You know, obviously they've worked out better routing for things. So this is not the ideal way to do it, but it made sense for me to learn. You gotta understand the game first before you can, you know, really run it. Right. We gotta go all the way up here. Come on. Use chicken on cable. It just makes so much sense, you know? Okay. Let's go in this house. Governor's been kidnapped. Get a crew. Alright. Just gonna open this. Open. Go. Whoa. Spooky. It's a bird. Yeah, I'm the bravest. I'm the bravest there ever was. I touched that bird, all right. All right, let's go back. That's some chicken. Whew. Looking like we might get to part 3, but again, yeah, we'll kind of go for the hour. Just playing a little casual fun. Again, not knowing the sword stuff really slows me down so far. So, not good enough to beat it yet. Whoops. Go. No, don't go inside. No. Ugh. It's annoying. I accidentally clicked off give and clicked walk. Punishing misclick that was. Be a little more careful this time. Give note. Go. Right. So now we gotta go talk to that boat salesman again. We get the note of credit. Gonna get ourselves a boat. That's basically part 1. Part 2 and part 4 are very short. 1 definitely feels like the longest of the parts. Alright. Three. Four. Basically, you just have to toggle with extras and turn down 6 of them to get him to go lower on the price. Alright, so it's 3. Can live without that junk. Without that junk. Okay, that should be enough. Come on. This part 2, like, didn't seem to work. It took a while the first time I did it too. I don't know why. Three, 4, 5, I think. Come on. 7,300. All right. Take my offer. What's your problem? Oh my god. Alright, maybe now that I've threatened to walk away, he'll drop it. There we go. Okay, I got it. Whew. Whew, got the boat. Yeah, all the pirates, once you win the sword thing too, they disappear so you don't run into them. Go 1. Alright, and we're on to part 2, the journey. Alright. Alright, let's... Okay. This... Oops, no, it's down here, right? I think it's down here. Open chest. Look at chest. Get that wine. Boom. Get the rope. The kegs. Good. Open cupboard. Open cereal. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, we got a prize. Interesting. Then wait, what? Oh, grab pot. Yeah. Pick up this pot. All right. Back to the first room. Feather. Ink. Use this prize in the cabinet. Okay, piece of paper. Oh, and some cinnamon sticks. That's fun. That. Okay. Now, we need to use ink, use gunpowder, use cinnamon, use cereal, use flag, use wine, use chicken, and use mince. Boom! Oh, knocked myself out. I'm alright. I'm okay. No, I feel great. I don't feel awful at all. Okay. Get some more gunpowder. I can't tell you how close we already are to being done part 2. Oh look, there's an island over there. Holy monkey bladders, it's Monkey Island. Alright, so we'll use gunpowder here. Use the rope here. Use pot. Part 3, under Monkey Island. Already here. Alright, now we gotta hustle around the jungle. Some of these spots are so hard to see. Okay, so we want to push this cannon. Push. We'll pick up the rope. Pick up the gunpowder. Get out of here. At least he hustles on the screen. Like, he is moving. Look at this little guy. Look at him go. Alright, so we want to go to River Fork. We'll pick up rock. Alright, so we'll walk up here. Push this. Good. Alright, get up here. Now we will push this rock. Alright, well. You know, that did something. We'll go get it later. Oh my god, buddy, hurry up. Leave me alone. If this guy talks to you, you just ignore him. I will be a jerk. I'll be whatever I want. I don't know who you are. Stop talking to me. Alright, so we'll go down. Use this. Damn. Right, then use rock. Compass. Boom. Ah! That's some animation. Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, now we have to go to the pond. Alright. So now we just want to grab this rope. Thank you. Just screen. Where is it? Crack. There we go. Alright. So use rope with, where is it? No? Where are you? Not tree. There we go. Use rope with strong branch. And then use rope with sturdy stump. Alright. Hustle back out of here. Oh, and this is the tree we hit. So let's get all those bananas. We'll use oars with the boat. Let's go. Got to really click near the edge, or and he'll hustle it for you. Forest. Go to the village. Okay, and we're gonna come here and we're gonna steal some bananas. We want more, even more bananas. What could go wrong? Who would get upset about taking a couple bananas, you know? Uh-oh. Yeah, cannibals. Cannibals. Don't think it matters which one I pick. Oh, it does. Go ahead and eat me, see if I care. Oh, okay. They are going to eat me. Let's pick up skull. Pick up loose board. Get out of here. Alright. It's our first trip through the village. Not bad, not bad. There's a little glowing dot there as a monkey. Get out of the tree, monkey. It's kind of tricky to get that first click on him. Get banana. Get banana. Get banana. Give banana. There we go. Alright, now me and Monkey are friends. Good friends. Back to the beach. Where's my boat? Come on, zip up. Good. Clearing. Nothing dangerous here at all. Just you know, some stuff. Pulled his nose. Look at that, secret. Oh no, can't go in. So it's not showing him, but the monkey is pulling that down. But it's for some reason glitched out. He's not there. So that's cool. Alright, let's get this. Thanks, monkey. I can't see you, but I know you're there. Alright. Alright, back to village. Come on, hurry up. So again, we just gotta go all the way over here, move the screen. Then we go back. Don't eat me, I'll give you anything. I'm like, what do you got? I have this very cool idol. There you go. And they're cool now. They're like, alright, we're friends, that's fun. And we'll leave, we'll go back in. Okay, so do one. 5 minutes left. Yep. Yeah. I mean, as soon as you gotta cut me, mutant, you know, cut me. I'm good. Figured I wouldn't go in the hour, finish it yet in the hour, but I wanted to show it off. Okay, give this to them. Oh, cool. That's fun. Thank you. Thank you for that, I guess. Pick up this. I think we're just gonna try to get to the ghost ship. It's not too much further, and call it there. Right. Again, a lot of this game is just getting better, like knowing what screen's coming up, where to click, how to get through all the dialogue options. I feel like this version too doesn't let you skip dialogue as much as I've seen in some of the other ones. I think it's because it's a newer version of it. But the button's not quite the same. Because everyone I saw said like click escape really quickly, but mine's backspace. I don't think it works quite the same. Okay. So now we'll just use this giant key right in here. Yeah, just give that a good old clean. Alright, we got about a minute left, which should be about what we need to just find his ship. So we'll go find that. It's not too much after that, but it'll still take me, again, it's pretty new, so it would take me at least 15 more minutes. So we're not going to worry about that. So you want to use this navigator head, and basically it tells you how to get out. Have to get through like 6 screens. Oops. Where do I go? Get in there. Alright. Perfect. Nice. Man, I'm getting great RNG here. Wait, what? How is that not right? Here. There. Good. See? Alright. Head can be a little confusing until you get used to it. It only goes left or right, so. Good. And there we go, and there's his ship. Yeah, so we'll call it there. You know, again, you gotta go in there, there's enough stuff to do. You know, it's not too much left, but it's enough. It's enough. I still knew that it'd take me a bit of time, so we're not going to worry about it. You know, we got to get on some Tetris. But yeah, I'm hoping to at least put a time in this one. I'll be playing it probably next week. If anyone wants to check it out, this is interesting to anyone. You know, want to talk about some good point and click games because I'm big into them. Then you know
Thanks for watching. Please click to check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and come by Twitch under Floyd Mason to join my live streams.